Load. Don't tell me that. So what was the last game? Let's boost that back up to 12, I think. Okay. Don't know why it started with encoding overload. That shouldn't be happening, but whatever. Still waiting a bit. No, I'm live, but I'm still just waiting a bit. There it is. Just I'm taking off my gloves. I don't need to wear them right now. My brand new gloves. Nice and soft. Okay. The politician.
Good evening, 47. Your target is Dame Barbara Elizabeth Keating, a New Zealand tycoon and the former Minister of Trade and Foreign Affairs. She was forced to resign from her position when a charity she represented was accused of funneling donations towards the Dame's own offshore portfolio. Dame Barbara drew on contacts in the tabloids to shift the blame onto the charity's director, Jacqueline Vicker, destroying her reputation and ensuring that Vicker's death shortly thereafter was perceived as a suicide. Dame Barbara is now embarking on a PR tour to restore her standing, and we believe she's working with a body double in order to protect herself at public events. Needless to say, the contract only applies to the real Dame Barbara. Good luck, 47.
So I need to figure out which one is the real one. Complete one elusive target at any location achieving silent assassin. And there's that one. Assassinate the politician. Only the target. Yeah. Everyone's favorite game show can. Oh man, I have to start in the hut. Let's see. Go with a raven suit. Go with the fish. Actually, let's take a lockpick. And there we go. I heard a thwack noise, but sure enough, it's me playing Air Candyman. Okay. If you die, you may not retry the contract. Once you have completed the contract, you cannot save your game. Yeah. Okay. So, how am I going to figure out which one is the real one?
Welcome to New Zealand, 47. Your target and her double are both preparing for their undoubtedly tearful comeback speech. I suspect Dame Barbara wouldn't settle for anything less than a perfect doppelganger, so a little additional reconnaissance might be in order.
No one here yet, so I can try to go. Oh, there's someone over there. I wasn't paying attention. There's two guys over there. Trying to sneak into this place is going to be interesting because I've never had to actually sneak in. There was no point in sneaking in. All I had to do was sneak out. There's driftwood. Come on, leave. Okay, let me retrieve my fish. Okay, guys up there. Those guys looking straight up here, like straight over here. There's two guys over there. Might need to go in through the back. Those guys coming back here? Yeah. Stay concealed.
Strange. Yes.
Gotcha. Into the brush you go. Same with you. There you go. Now I at least have something. Give me my coin back. Oh, does that door open? Oh, it's still locked. Okay. Okay. Either her or her. Let's try going to the roof. There is one guy up here that would notice me. Need to find some intel.
If Jacqueline were here today, she would.
Looks like there are quite a few editing notes in this document, 47. And rather granular ones at that. I think you found your target.
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. And
To this day, I believe that the director. No. To this day, I believe that my dear friend Jacqueline did not out. She was a kind but misguided person who only ever deserved our complete understanding. Okay, that's good. This is exhausting. I need a smoke.
Man, I'm escorting the package outside for a cigarette break. Over.
okay, the package, so that would be that's her. That has to be her.
Many among us have never had to ask ourselves what we would do if our closest friend betrayed our trust, ruined our name, our life, everything that we built. Would we rage against them? Or would we forgive? which I know many remain, I can only ever extend the olive branch of human compassion. Or just compassion, maybe.
Target eliminated. Well done, 47. The client is transferring a very charitable donation as we speak. Now, time to make your exit.
Okay,
Man, nothing in my position. Over.
ooh, I should be able to get away scot-free. Not sure if I got Silent Assassin for that, but... Okay, I doubt I have Silent Assassin because of, I have an unconscious witness. Yep, didn't get a Silent Assassin for it. Drat. If it wasn't for that one guy, I would have gotten away scot-free. Okay, so I'm on this one now. Chasing a ghost.
Good evening, 47. The militia has released a hostage tape, outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker, Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, the Bandit Queen a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare.
Okay, so what can I do here? Can't do a smuggled item yet. I like my lockpick. Give me my fish. Okay, let's start with... Actually, let's start with this one. Loading, loading, loading. Let's keep this body loading.
Welcome to Mumbai, 47. One of the most densely populated cities in the world, home to more than 12 million people. If you wanted to disappear and hide from the world, this vast city is perfect. The maze-like sprawling slums offer secret paths and surprises around every corner. The elusive Maelstrom knows the city like the back of his own hand. Locating him will be a considerable challenge. A place to start could be the slums, where his former gang, the Crows, has recently risen from the ashes. Dawood Rangan will be easy to find in his half-finished tower, wrapping up his new film called Mumbai Hero. While Vanya Shah has ensconced herself in the overgrown remains of an old train yard. Your three targets call this labyrinthine part of the city home, so choose your approach carefully.
Oh, actually I want to look at the mission stories again. Okay, never mind.
Hello.
Yeah, da 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 da. All I remember, well, all I know is that there's a sniper rifle up there. This guy up there.
He's a traveling salesman or something.
47. This is one of the Mumbai chawls. My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building. Something related to strange behavior. Might be worth looking into.
Strange behavior.
But I'm sure he's up to no good. You know, at one point, I'm pretty sure I saw him actually working. I'll never make that show.
Well, well. It appears we have a rival assassin in Mumbai, and he's training his sights on Dawood Rangan. By the looks of it, I'd say we're dealing with a local operator, known as the Kashmirian. A local hitman known as the Kashmirian is in Mumbai on business. He set up a sniper nest in a tower above a stairwell in the local chawl. It appears he's targeting the luxury apartment belonging to Dawood Rangan, but has encountered a problem. Perhaps you can assist him.
miss the shot.
I will. Wait, investigate. Okay. So...
Good thinking, 47. Now, if we could only make Rangan appear in that window somehow.
I'll never get that scope adjusted with
Karin Dar, aka the Kashmirian, was born in the US, but fled to his mother's native land, India, 20 years ago, following an FBI investigation into a string of serial killings in Texas. He adopted a new identity here, and now works as a gun for hire for local mobsters. But who would want Rangan dead?
Once the takeout. Once the Dagwood out of the situation, sandwich shops all over the globe will grieve the loss of their Dagwood. Okay, now I need to infiltrate this apartment complex. I'm guessing I just leave him to his, Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, good. Turn away, and you're not even there. Okay. Yeah, in the box. In the box. There we go. Where'd my fish go? What happened to my fish? My fish just vanished. Well, I'm down one fish.
Is the fan good to go? I know they're still trying to find the right lines for the shoot, but in case they do, we need to be ready with the deck.
You bet. I had to hack the control.
Okay, that person over there is the only one I need to worry about right now.
Has anyone seen Gregory Arthur recently? I need him here for the final photo shoot with Mr. Rangan. Everyone else is ready.
I need a key card. Can of Dr. Pop.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, I didn't. Okay, hammer.
Yeah, Command, there's some kind of ruckus down here. I'm having a look around. Hello?
Hand. Give me my hammer back.
I'll call you when I know.
Did he have a key card on him? No. Okay.
Holding it down. Nice.
Disguise yourself as the painter, huh? Is there a camera around here? I don't see it. Okay.
When are you gonna be done mixing those colors? I mean, how long can it take to smudge out a few blues and reds?
I'm creating art here. 70% of the work is finding the right colors. Color mixing is an entire art form on its own. It takes time.
Yeah, well, get a move on. Mr. Rongan wants you to go and get him as soon as you're done mixing your fancy colors there. You got it?
Fine. If only I could compromise a little with my artistic integrity. This would run a lot smoother. I just can't.
Yeah, he just fell out. I didn't even get a chance to drag him out. Hey, Axel. Yeah, I'm missing a tube of paint though. Do want this key card. Time to meet with him.
Hey, Mr. Hussein, go on upstairs and wait for Mr. Rangan. I'm sure he'll be there shortly. It's me. Just to let you know that the house artist is ready to continue painting.
Okay, let's make a save here. I need to figure out a way to pick up that picture. Because if I just do that,
This looks like a very recent picture of...
yep. Can't just pick it up. Everyone would spot me. Ugh.
Hey there. Oh, I'm sorry. I got you confused with someone else.
I need to find a way to get rid of all those guards.
Did you get a shave? Oh, well, never mind. Come with me to the lounge.
After you, Mr. Rankin.
Hey there, sir.
After you, right? So yeah.
That is Dawood Rangan, producer of mediocre movies and a full-time criminal. His brutality is overshadowed only by his giant ego.
Right. And how are you today, sir?
All right, 47. Let's see if the aim of our Kashmirian friend is true.
If the new piece catches my forceful nature like this, I will have nothing short of a masterpiece on my hands. I'll be the envy of everyone.
All right. Chalo, let's get this done with. I expect this painting is sure to bring you a lot of future work. Dekho, once the word gets out and my art appreciating friends see it, your phone will be ringing off the hook.
I can't wait. Hold your breath for a moment, Mr. Rangan.
That's the reason I told you I wouldn't pay for the commission, by the way. I'm not stingy, no, not at all. But if I'm already paying you in exposure, well, let's not overdo it, huh?
I prefer cash over exposure. Clench your fist, please.
Who doesn't? But sometimes, exposure can be worth more than just money. Dekho, in this case, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Just wait and see. When you're done with this job, the contracts will be rolling in.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Rangan. Can you look up a bit? Thank you.
That shot came from the trawls. It looks like the Kashmirian finally got a clear line of fire. Dawood Rangan is dead, and not even by your hand, 47. What will you think of next? Hold up, 47. The Kashmirian is on the move. He's heading for another flat inside the trawls. This might be worth investigating. If nothing else, we may get a lead on who his client is. The Kashmirian is moving to an apartment in the trawl. It's facing the laundry area. I suggest we find out what he's up to, 47.
The laundry area.
I know rhinos are endangered species and probably should catch.
Too bad I'm already far away from...
Hey, how are you?
Okay, let's see, what are you going for, huh? I think I have a lockpick.
on out,
47.
Shah.
It appears the Kashmirian is using this room as a base of operations. Let's see what he's up to in here.
It will all be over quickly.
So, the Kashmirian is scoping out a bridge in an area primarily used as a laundry business. Interesting. It recently changed ownership and now belongs to Vanya Shah. It looks like he's found a new target and is waiting for her to get on the bridge. Perhaps your mentoring days aren't entirely over yet.
Interesting. This is the one that Tom fumbled about in 4 hours in escalation. Yeah. His last stream was, interesting.
47. The street gang known as the Crows are on high alert. They seem to be on the lookout for potential assassins and will be suspicious of anyone they don't recognize. I suggest you are mindful around them in the slums.
Just stay around. Okay. Yeah, he was having so much issue because he was purposefully trying to get a silent assassin on the last tier of escalation.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing here? Get lost.
Okay, so I need to change garbs. Fantastic. Ooh, an iron. That should be fun to mess with.
The new foreman looks to be a dedicated worker.
He hasn't left the office since he got it. Oh, no, that's not it. I was up there in the office when he came in. One of the guards told him that the slum queen wanted to talk to him. The guy turned all grey and started stammering. Wait, he didn't know she had taken over.
Let's get a save up. '47's job would be infinitely harder if there were more people around that are good at remembering faces.
I don't think so.
Oh, they're not looking at me.
I don't think I know you.
That guy was looking at me.
Think he's sniffing around?
See if I can.
I don't trust him. Look, man, don't ignore me. Hell no.
Oh, crap. Okay, never mind. Load. I failed to look up.
God also told him what happened to the previous one.
Okay, so I want this guy to look away. The guy on the left needs to go away, and the guy on the right needs to move away.
Not alive, anyway.
That and okay, I think I'm good. Okay, there we go. Okay, so one of you. What is? Or I could just disguise as a food vendor. Never mind, I'm still trespassing somehow.
Didn't really care so much about time. It was all about getting things done.
Who's throwing things?
I don't have time to deal with this right now.
Yeah, da da da. There, I'm not trespassing anymore. Give me my lead pipe and my iron back, please.
Driving me crazy. She said she would text me on Monday, and that's 3 days ago, and still nothing.
All I need now is a killer ending. Endings are so bright.
Where did you leave the costume for Dawood Rangan?
I can't find it. Oh, I took care of it already. There was a rush on us, so I washed it when I came in this morning. Trying upstairs.
Another iron. Rat poison. Another iron. I can't pick up for some reason. Turn on tumble driver. Don't need to. Ween's guard, huh?
They say that literally, they only read the first paragraph, and if they don't like it,
I haven't met the new foreman yet. Is he better than the last one?
Pata nahi yaar. He's still in the office. I know Miss Shah is supposed to meet with him on the bridge and talk about how to make you lazy workers do more. But so far, he hasn't come out.
Who are you calling lazy? I work
Hello there.
15 hours every day.
Vanya Shah is eager to meet the new foreman of the Mumbai laundry business. However, the foreman has taken refuge in his office, unwilling to meet with her at this time. You might be able to use this to your advantage, 47.
Perfect.
I think she's hoping this new guy will be liberal with his belt. You know what I mean.
Great. I'm ready for my meeting with Miss Shah now.
Miss Shah's been waiting for this all day. The foreman's ready to meet up with Miss Shah on the bridge. We're heading there now. Follow me to the bridge.
Little people like us don't have a say in those things. We just do it.
Hey, it's Swifty.
Oi, kapade gande hai abhi bhi. You need to put in more effort. That's not even
Multi-pack
close
of
to good
Swifty.
just sit down, relax. The boy with that message is all kind of things. In the end, he has to make a choice of whether he wants to stay there. He's afraid.
Aja, it's just through here. Miss Shah will be along soon. Better get your shit together if you don't want to end up like the old foreman. Samjha?
So, that's the new guy, huh? How long is he going to last, you think? A week?
Depends on what the Queen decides to do with him, I guess. He looks tough enough. Might last a week in the pits, maybe even 2.
Maybe he's been working really hard on that report of his. Maybe she'll actually keep him on. I can't imagine that.
He's been hiding inside that little office of his all day, afraid to come out. I don't think he has enough.
Okay, now where is that apart? He's right there. Okay. He's right over there. There she is.
That is Vanya Shah, self-appointed queen of the Mumbai
The new
slums.
foreman finally graces us with his presence. What do you have to report?
Well done, 47. You've managed to lure Vanya
see a
Shah
lot
out
of
into the
dead
open.
weight.
Anything could happen here.
I've made a similar observation. Tell me more.
Well, the objective is find the root of the problem, work to get close to it, and then eradicate it.
I like your thinking. How would you approach the task you see before you?
My usual method is prepare intensely, study the problem, learn everything I can, analyze all approaches. The idea is to gently nudge people to do what I want. And then, once the objective is in my sights, perfect execution.
Not afraid to spill some blood in the process.
Not at all. In fact, I find that happens quite often.
I like you, Foreman. I think this could be the beginning of a very fruitful relationship.
I aim to please, Miss Shah.
Come on, shoot.
You think I don't see you down there, little ants? Scurrying about at your own pace? Taking unnecessary breaks? Drinking my water? Wasting my money? You have had it easy up until now. But your new foreman will bring some order to this rebellious behavior. The days of slacking are over. You hear me?
That is Vanya Shah taking care of 47. Are you planning on outsourcing all your work to the Kashmirian from now on?
No. But that was good. Okay.
Kashmirian is on the move again.
What?
It's paid off to follow him so far. Maybe he will lead us to the maelstrom. 47, the Kashmirian is on the move again. He looks to be leaving his apartment, possibly the trawl itself. I suggest following him to see where this will end.
I shall. If this Kashmirian... If the Kashmirian is what's going to lead me to, like, silent assassin this entire thing, that's going to be amazing. Unfortunately, I've been compromised, so I've been compromised once, so this isn't going to be a silent assassin rank. I can't be seen by him.
You don't know me, but your boss will want to talk to me. By now, he should have found out about the unfortunate events of Rangan Shah. I am the one responsible. Mad? No. On the contrary, I consider it a successful job interview. Just tell me where to go. Ah, yes, of course. I'll be there in no time.
This guy.
Where's the barber? My job interview is in an hour. Can't go like
Namaste.
At least he's constantly checking his corners. He's an assassin, not an idiot.
Right. This is it. Crow's nest. Do or die, copy.
Fixing.
Get up, bye. Let's see. Dongle, apartment key. Hey. Oh. God. I want the can of thwack. Hello there.
Out of my way. You want to get through here? I'll need to frisk you first.
Really, you have to frisk. I need to be frisked, huh? The heck? Oh, that's a brick. Okay. Okay, so drop that. Drop. Fortunately, I need to drop that. Everything else should be fine.
Have a good one. I'm afraid your honest look isn't going to cut it here. I'm going to have to frisk you, pretty boy. Hold that position. We'll be done in no time. Okay, go on then.
So, you're the one who called. The boss was intrigued. He'll see you. Better make it good.
I'll do my very best.
Come with me.
Crow's back alley.
Delving straight into the heart of darkness, 47. Good luck.
You've got some balls, man. Killing two of the city's most ruthless people is a job interview. That's something else. Hey, my man. All right, it's just in here. Good luck. Gonna have to frisk you first, pal. Are you enjoying this? Well done, okay? Now it's just awkward. You're good to go.
Time to face the dragon, 47.
The mysterious stranger enters the lion's den. I guess you know who I am by now. The Maelstrom. Indeed. Two of my most trusted allies are dead.
Okay, what are my options for... How? Getting rid of the Maelstrom. Take him out with a neon sign. Eliminate a target with using electricity. Poison is favorite tea. Unfortunately, I don't have any poison. Oh, I do have poison. Eliminate all targets with a sniper rifle from the lookout post near the beach. Pull some strings in a range of meeting between Dawood Reagan and the Maelstrom. Then pull a much larger and heavier string and let go.
Childhood friends, lifelong companions. And now you're here. I always see my contracts through to the end. Admirable. Really, it is. I'm assuming Vanya put out the initial contract that drew you here. She never did like Dawood. Perhaps power play while our plans are in hiatus. But why kill her then? Unless Dawood made a counteroffer. That would be the smart move. But then you heard the rumors about the return of the Maelstrom. And so you took a chance. You figured if Dawood was assassinated, I would put two and two together. Eventually, I would have to teach the Slum Queen a lesson. You took it upon yourself to help me before I asked. A show of skill. A move to get to the top. Is that right, boy? You can only kill so many mobsters before wanting bigger challenges. Dawood and Vanya lost their way once they returned here to Mumbai. I blame myself for their failures. I should not have let them go back without me.
Thwack! Snap.
The infamous Maelstrom is dead. Very well done, 47. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
Oh, there was a can of spaghetti sauce. Manifesto. Okay, there's colored smoke. I need to find a key. Feeling the key might be in there. Pick up a wrench, even though I already have one. This looks to be an exit. There's the key. I didn't need to lockpick, but whatever. Okay, and I'm out. Your internet died just as the Maelstrom died? Whoops. I didn't mean to kill your internet at the same time. That was unintentional. $35,000 experience. 2 stars. If I didn't get compromised once, then I could probably would. Wait, I got compromised and I got seen by a camera. A construction site pickup, washing stalls, streets on the hill, meat market, homeless tent, pottery market, shoe shop, got a new shotgun. The Mark II silver baller, Mark II remote explosive. We start at the barge, the boat, laundry, skywalk, and train.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs were almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. You don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
Hey, he has some memories. That's good. I think it's good. Hold up.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Grey. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shattered Plant.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Grey was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
Let's do this. Okay. This is a fairly fun map. Wilton Creek. Let me see my new silver baller. This is a steady aim one. Suburbia. I want my fish. And I want my lockpick.
Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former Constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
Okay, I know what to what I want to focus on first.
I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Hello.
You know the exterminator guy who's working on Batty's house?
Same guy who just did Cassidy's, right?
Yeah. So I let him use the...
Apparently, there is a fumigator in town. He's working on a house belonging to a James Batty, and has previously been working on Cassidy's house. The fumigator has stored some of his chemicals, a strong sedative, in a container in a vacant lot near the creek. Sounds like this could be useful, 47.
Obtain insecticide.
But he assured me that it was only a sleeping agent.
Over there.
He told me that he doesn't kill the bug.
Why are you trying to asphyxiate that person? Can't you see they clearly don't like it? Help! Oh my god! Please help me!
Oh no, I got spotted, which means I won't get Silent Assassin, but I'm not focused on that. The wrench. I got the insecticide.
How you been?
Muffin. And now I have a dedicated muffin button, see?
I want to speak to a man. That's you? Very well. Listen, you people completed your work on my house last week, but there's still all your machines cluttering up the house. I talked to the man, explained what needs to be done by the house.
Okay, there's poison, and then there's turn on. Where's the security camera? Discover a way to keep Cassidy inside of the house. Huh? I need to go inside and... That trespassing, great. That's a hostile area.
Someone, please, help me! I need help here!
Do you have anything I can climb?
Say what?
I can't pick up that can.
Okay, you come out of it. Hey, are you You must have seen something. I don't know. I didn't really see it. Stand up. No. You have intel on the suspect? I don't have that information. Sorry.
I mean, it was out for quite a while. Yeah, I need to somehow get up there without being seen. There's a window here. Let me do a safety save. Oh. It was just looking for someone suspicious. Not specifically me.
Hey, nice suit.
Thank you.
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms.
Where's... Okay, I'm currently trying to find where the camera... Well, not... Let me, that real quick. Okay, so the footage isn't up here. Great. It's probably in the basement or something. Or it's in here, and I just didn't try looking in here. Okay, no one's looking. Never mind. Nobody's looking. Immediately caught. Okay. Now I need to just go back to the fish. Need a can, man. Do I even did I even pick up a can? Okay. I could fish a bitch. Okay. No one here. No one here. No one here. Destroy. Ew. Surveillance tape.
A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant
There's the
buildings
can.
as a base of operations. 47.
Heck. Overflow sink. Gas leak. Total cano thwack. Let me get my exterminator set up again. Need to drop this though. I'm not allowed inside of the house. because if I do this, that's a hostile area. I need Cassidy to come in here. Unless I need to go in through the front and be frisked.
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir.
Okay. Come on, Cassidy. Get back into your own house. And I made a save, so maybe I can attempt to sneak around. Fish.
What was that?
From the other resident, huh?
You can't, don't do it!
Somehow I can't redisguise myself because it just tells me to disguise as an exterminator. I don't know why. See, watch. Watch what happens to the marker if I try doing that. Disguise yourself as an exterminator. I have to either I need to wait for Cassie to get back in. Or just whack everyone with a fish.
Moves! Control, how copy? Help, please! Someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Stay low! Stay low! I lost sight of suspect. Can anyone see?
Here. Get fished.
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms.
You definitely shouldn't be here.
We've got a casualty.
See, now it's telling me to activate the unit. So I need to somehow get in there. Okay. Can I...
Hey, you! Trespass!
What?
Ah!
Take him down!
Fucking! Ah!
I don't see him anymore! Move to better position! Help me! Please help me! Understood.
Where is he going? I found it too. I found it too. I still find that kind of dumb, though. Okay, so... open the door, get on the floor, climb up the pipe. No one's looking.
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms. Nicely done, 47. This should keep things nice and quiet inside the house.
Oh no! Mr. Cassidy!
Ah, mierda! Ah, you're down!
Okay, so what do I have? All targets, any target. No. Sniper rifle. Poison him. Oh, I didn't. I need to get like an actual poison, it seems. Oh well.
Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work.
Oh,
Bruce.
that counted.
James waits your attention.
Okay, now what do I want to do? I missed the charboiled one. Smoking, whack-a-mole, apple a day. Let me see if I can disguise myself as a construction worker or something.
Damn. Back to business.
That guy would see me as suspicious. So let's not have him see me. Wait, was I? Oh, whatever. No one here in the backyard. Never mind, there's those two.
I'm trying to stop.
So, Janus smokes despite being dependent on an oxygen tank and his bodyguard's insistence on hiding his cigarettes. I wonder what might happen if he combined the two.
Obtain a pack of cigarettes.
By throwing his coffin nails over the fence? Seems pointless. There's no reason for him to kick the habit. He's already so close to making the money. You've seen the Janus that oddball nerd mad at the kid.
Oh yeah, bird guy.
Nothing at my position. Command, this is me. Garden is clear and I'm moving on. Over.
Oh, there are more than just one guy. Sleep.
What the hell is that? Someone please help me!
Wait, that's not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek, 47. This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover.
Yay, compromise.
I suggest
Whoops.
you keep an eye out for more of them.
Give me the.
Get ready. We've got trouble.
Yes, come in. Come in, you there? We have a situation, some kind of disturbance. I'm not sure what's going on. He was dressed as a worker. Clear! Oh, crap!
I need help. I need you to keep your head down if you want to stay alive. I hear you.
Not dead. Can you just not pick him up or something?
I strongly suggest you leave the vicinity. Hey,
I get it. Oh, crap. I get it.
Man, we got nothing. Stand by. Ease up. We know who to take down if he rears his ugly head again. Huh? Hey, what are you? Some kind of thief? You can't be here. Nice and easy now. No sudden moves.
Roger, Command. What are you waiting for? Flush him out.
That's the guy! Right!
I need help! Someone! Come on, I need help right now! Hey! Over here!
What's wrong?
There's some horrible person causing trouble! You should take a look!
That should do it. Thank you.
Missing the key. However, this is wide open.
Hey, you there? You okay? Get up now. You okay?
Da, 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 bop. Bad idea, bad idea. Hello there.
Long night, eh?
I appreciate the thwack.
I swear I have a license. Don't bring it here. You can't stop me. Rob him. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive home. Moral
Let's try going through the basement and up. Hey sir, would you like a nice can of thwack? A personal favorite. Look at all these busts. They're just picking up 4 heads.
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. That rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information indeed.
Okay. I made it this far, save it. I didn't even notice the Soviet Union flag. Whoops.
Good work, 47. All there is left to do now is wait.
Okay, now let me try to figure out this frog habitat thing. And hopefully we don't have another instance where the AI decides to go Other direction? There are two, and I remember being somewhat near one in the construction area. I'm doing the frog habitat first. A flyer?
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a registered voter?
Sure.
I'd love to tell you about a new candidate who might just take the job. Be sure to vote come election day.
What the?
Excuse me! What are you doing here?
Sorry, my bad. I didn't know I was trespassing.
Okay.
That was it, sir. You're free to go. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon. Buried item. Do I really need a shovel or something? Oh, frog, 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 frog. Okay, there's a frog somewhere. Do I need a shovel, or is it just this? Frog. Oh, the frog is just is lethal. Okay. There goes Janus, exploding himself.
At last, the actions of the first constant catch up with you. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still,
Spider frogs.
We are close now, gentlemen. Both
Obviously,
targets are
a
dead.
reference to rain and nothing else. Not clearly not Battletoads.
Huh?
Fish. Public shed key. Gardener disguise. I may need a shovel or something. It says find buried item, but it's not. It's shed key, shed key. Well, who needs a shed key when you... Ah, okay, never mind. Fire extinguisher. Fish. Yeah, there it is. Dig. Cigar
A cigar
box.
box with a few cigars and a note inside. Well, this is very interesting. The note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant as per tradition, he writes. 47. This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
And now for the third clue.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a registered...
Newspaper. Someone really likes muffins. You're not looking. And this isn't trespassing, so...
Say, wouldn't you like to come out to the stand and join us, giving away all these wonderful muffins?
Oh, I'd love to, my darling. Janus has a dressing gown that needs a few touch-ups, and he's getting anxious. Apparently he needs it for something soon.
You seem to have so
A
many
robe
things
for
going on.
Janus. What could he need that for?
Locate the robe.
Get an astonishing amount of things done.
Upstairs or downstairs? No one here.
A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society, and we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
All mission objectives are completed. 47, once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify Providence of our discovery.
In the meantime, we'll go over the clues you found. Once we've located the Constant, we'll make our final move.
You make it sound so easy.
Okay, so I can't do that exit, so might as well just run over here. I'm off work. I'm off duty. Next mission should be the last of it, and then I've beaten Hitman 2. In terms of story. $22,000 experience. 3 stars. Mission score 0. Did I... Why was my score 0? Okay, bench, creek shed, R-cross driveway, park, auto, proximity, construction area. Okay.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Odd choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.
How did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No. There is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I'd been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for their mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote-triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
Okay, so I need to take them out without them noticing each other. Okay, what do I want to do? See what this is. I want my silver baller. Of course, I want my fish. I like my lockpick. No smuggled items. Let's begin. Do not eliminate the Constant.
The Isle of Scale, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
Okay, I need to get up there somehow.
One more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. I see someone's in a hurry to get inside. Well, no one.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling about taking the tour. I just want in.
I bought one of those Soviet survival ones.
What's with that weird effigy?
Annual Phoenix. Symbolizing the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society
I'd
emerges
pay any
unscathed.
amount to sit him down in front of this. Lord knows I might.
Interesting. Zoe Washington is going to partake in a ceremony symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire with Zoe inside it. Well, I suggest you locate this master of ceremonies who lights the fire 47. If this doesn't sound like an accident waiting to happen, I don't know what does.
That sounds like fun.
What's new is that the Master of Ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with Zoe Washington inside.
You are not authorized to enter, sir.
Whoops, dropped my gun. My bad. Hey, a token.
Mister? Tokens, come on, need more tokens. They can't all be gone.
And Miss Washington won't be able to escape. What sort of a maniac would lock herself inside a burning effigy without proper measure?
Okay, what does this say? The cage beneath the giant effigy in the courtyard features a hidden escape door, but according to the safety report, the hydraulic locking mechanism is disturbingly sensitive. Even a slight drop in pressure could jam the lock and effectively trap the occupant inside the cage. I need a wrench. It is right over there. I have commemorative token.
Listen, you know construction. I need you to drop what you're doing and come take a look at the hydraulic lock for the Phoenix effigy. I don't know what kind of hack slapped this thing together, but we're basically a small shift in pressure away from the Wicker Man here. I know what you're gonna say.
So I want you down.
Jesus, eh? Christ. Security! You need to...
Same with you. Give me my fish. Sabotage. Locate Master of Ceremonies.
She's like, how can you possibly make so much money in a legal way?
Like they're right above me. Oh, there was a wrench right here.
Right. Evening.
Can they stop looking over this way, please?
Hello?
Hey, could someone check that out quickly?
Yes, hello.
Hello. What do we have here? A design sketch for the giant phoenix effigy in the courtyard. Apparently the effigy is placed on top of a person-sized cage, which features a hidden hydraulic door. That's how she plans to escape. Okay. Okay, that's the constant.
Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? You're the master of ceremonies.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. I never go in the spot like this. Besides, I do chamber plays. It's not spectacle. But people hate it.
They won't hate it, Mr. Feniger. It's just entertainment.
Entertainment? Lord, what have I done? Did I let her talk me into this?
Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control my nerves.
All right, Mr. Feniger. Break a leg.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, you. In you go. Double key. Okay, effigy memo from Zoe. A memo from Zoe Washington to ARC member Axel Feniger, also known as Master of Ceremonies. Zoe has planned an extravagant ceremony to symbolize the downfall of civilization. Yeah. It's just regurgitating the same info. There's a schedule. Okay, moment-to-moment schedule of the FG ceremony. The Master of Ceremonies appears on stage. He descends to the money pit. He makes a short statement and lights the money on fire. The Master summons Zoe Washington on stage. Zoe makes a speech whereupon she enters the cage beneath the effigy. The Master takes the stage and lights the effigy on fire. Zoe slips out of the back door while the structure is engulfed in flames. The Master's script is noted in the margin as well. Everything should be going to plan. Say goodbye to all this
A
cash.
handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean.
Evening, sir. Okay, let's imagine an invisible barrier between me and you that extends out to about an arm's length from me.
Yeah, the frame rate has dropped.
My personal space, understand?
It drops going over here, but it's perfectly fine over here where there are more models on screen. Here she comes.
Man, how are you today, sir?
Oh, summoner. Need to go over here.
Zoe Washington. The Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes, and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Sir?
Look at you, Feniger. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
Oh, do I just throw it? Yeah. What?
One target down. Nice work.
What just happened? Apparently me throwing a torch like I'm supposed to alerted them. God. Like, how else? What else am I supposed to do?
The Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful
Yeah, I have to go through this speech again.
our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few.
And directly behind it, I'm going to make a save once.
But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Evening.
Okay, let me save here. But if I somehow mess this up again, even though that made no sense as to why I messed up.
Look at you, Vinegar. All dressed to kill. Now,
All dressed to kill.
light her up.
Oh, there's a prompt.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes, not just to survive, but to live.
Of course, there was a prompt that I
One
couldn't
target
see
down.
the first time.
Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Okay, now what do I want to do with Sophia? Another bust. Coin. Really, that's trespassing even though... Okay, I have the key. Okay, let me grab guard garb again then. That's trespassing too. Okay. That is too. Okay, there is a box there.
Excuse me, but I saw you. What is going on here? Oh, good right there. Wait.
Oh shit. Command! Command! You there? Someone needs help. Calling in! Calling in! We've got someone causing trouble. I need you to stand. What?
Someone please help me. Hey.
Come on, you copy? Some troublemaker is making a mess of it.
Someone's over there. I think they've been hurt.
Come in, command. How copy, over? Come on.
Command! I need medical assistance right now. Principal is down. I fear the worst.
Wrench, fish, wrench, gun. The lights off.
Whoa! Someone, please. I need help.
What's wrong?
Get the paramedics. Someone needs a stretcher. Is it because I'm a woman?
Well, that's someone that. Well, that's someone else. That's not my business.
Hey, I need help. You think this is hard to handle? Then imagine.
Sir.
Yeah, that could have gone better, but it didn't go extremely poorly.
Council's still in session? No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah, how do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council. He's one of the original 5, you know, first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91. Plus, I just want...
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while beating up a pillow cushion. Oh, she was properly pissed.
Sophia the schemer.
Greetings, sir.
Disguise yourself as Block. Okay, save. Just to make sure.
Bah! The council has been usurped by latte-sipping trees. This boat can't possibly be binding. We're smart. We're a secret society. Not like we can take our disagreements. But what? What? Provided that the others agree.
Don't move. I'll go check.
Oh, maybe I should take off the gun. Yep, there it is.
That's him. The Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
Like we got trouble. Stay low and follow my lead.
Well, obviously.
Miss Washington. How was the test?
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised.
Our parents were.
Ah! Jesus Christ, help me! Ah! Ah!
Get down! Get down!
I got it already. Modern society being what it is, my guess is that any ethical
We're in position. Arrange an echelon formation and keep.
What's wrong with you?
Bah! The council has been usurped by latte-sipping trees. This boat can't We're smart. We're a secret society. It's not like we can take our disagreements to court. What? 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 Provided the others agree. The chairwoman does have the power. Anyone, don't!
Come on, come on, come on. Don't notice, don't notice, don't notice.
deal with it. You just hang back.
Very well.
Not another one. This is a disgrace. Really.
That's him. The Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever.
Hey, please just ignore the rest of the guns.
Fine, but Fallout, nuclear winter, it all just feels sort of quaint. You want a bomb?
You know what? I haven't mentioned it. Hello there, sir.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Well, who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying,
Okay, how do I
misinformation,
get
and
this
propaganda.
done?
This strategy has been incredibly successful.
Is there a assassination involved in this?
But all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Okay, let me, I can apparently do a save here. So what happens if I say nay?
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please.
There's the Iron Maiden. What does this say? An official-looking contract. The Ark Society's High Council, the original 5 Ark members, is voting on a proposal by Sophia Washington. She recommends that the council members, who are all energy company CEOs, stop fighting the global climate agenda and transition to green energy. This is the only way they will maintain their current marked position and remain wealthy and powerful. The contract emphasizes the council must be unanimous in order for the vote to pass.
So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number 1.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting
Sorry
on some
about that.
patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment.
Okay, now this is where I want to save. Probably in a different save slot, but...
I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana, Block.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce it.
Okay, I need to go back down, not this way.
Enjoy the night, sir.
We're going all in on bladeless turbine technology.
Oh, he's right there. Okay. And now another I wonder how it would played out if you voted in favor. I don't know.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you?
Just keep walking.
Just keep walking.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
You know what it's about? Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to persuade Janus's original five to embrace the Green Revolution.
That chance. The original five are all enemies. These guys practically invented climate change. No, I mean, they're not idiots. It's not like they want
A lot of silence going on in the game.
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us?
I have some of the world's most
Good. See? The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
I don't mind him seeing other women. Honestly, it's not my business. But I
Nah. Yeah, just walk through the literal door. Just phase right through it. No need to go around when you're in corporeal, right?
Hey, do you mind our privacy?
Sir, hope you're well.
He wasn't talking much at all. Enough talking. I ain't saying anything. Winds of change. The schemer, the socialite. Someone could hurt themselves. Winds of change. Come with me if you want to live. Unblocked. Now you see me. Case closed. Now you don't. Two-star. Rank 83. Pick up at the chapel, the gatehouse, got a mace, lethal syringe, and a chapel.
Mr. Edwards, still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties, secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain, so sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.
Well then. And now we have credits. That is game 10. I would say game 10. And I still haven't even done the what's it called? There's a DLC that I still haven't done yet, but save that for later since I just finished this. And it's been 3 hours. I have a few things I could probably do around the house. I'm just letting the credits play out. Yeah, 47 killed her parents. Probably a memory that he doesn't want to remember, but again, we don't exactly know 47 at all. Contract is a contract. Elusive target cast. Supporting voice cast. Do I know any of these? I feel like I don't know any of these names. Production babies. The question is, if I want to raid someone, who do I want to raid? That might be my target. Okay. I'm trying to think of a raid message as well. You know what, yeah, I'm continuing. And exit to menu. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. Those credits probably would have taken a bit long. Yeah, the next thing I need to do patient 0. But the next stream is either going to be patient 0 or I'm going to be doing ghost mode with Naoto. We shall see. Okay. Hashtag 47 ways to can a man. And we're gonna raid. What do you mean there was a problem starting the raid? Well, let's see if this actually works. Okay. Okay, we're gonna raid Mega G Wolf. He's currently playing Rocket League. The next stream will be tomorrow. I'm starting on The Darkness. But that should be fun. So, see you guys then. Later.